Hello there! Say, I've watched you slice your way up here. Most impressive, I must admit. Who are you?
I'm Male, Popful Male. Right now I'm after a dangerous magician called Muttonhead. There's a big reward for him.
Oh? Muttonhead used to be my teacher. He was once a kind and wonderful person. But then, all of a sudden, he turned evil. I'm looking for him to see if I can't find out what went wrong. Actually, I should say I was going after him, but the monster just ahead stopped me dead in my tracks. He's much too powerful for my simple scepter.
Don't worry. I'm sure I can take him. I've had a lot of practice lately. This shouldn't take long.
Okay. Well, be careful. Let me know when it's all clear, okay? Wow! You destroyed the Mad Bomber! Now I can get on with the search for my master.
Didn't I say he'd be a piece of cake? I don't kid around when it comes to a fight.
Well, as I said, your skills are quite impressive. By the way, I'm Tatt, apprentice magician extraordinaire. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Hey, wait up! You killed the Mad Bomber and didn't even tell me. I thought you would at least honor my request to tell me when you finished the job. It's only good manners, you know.
Listen, I like you and everything, but I have a job to do. I can't be worrying about manners and all that stuff.
Well, I suppose I can see your point. I don't want to appear ungrateful because I really do appreciate your help. Oh, and speaking of manners, I'm afraid I've forgotten mine. My name is Tatto, but my friends call me Tatt. I'm sure we'll meet again. Goodbye now. Male, it's you! Oh, I thought I was to be trapped here forever. Quick, pull that lever on your left. It opens a cell door.
You haven't seen Muttonhead lately, have you?
Quiet, we don't have time for that. Just pull the lever and let's get out of here.
I've got all the time in the world. So fess up. Have you seen him or not?
Male, let me out of here and I'll tell you what I know about my teacher's location. Fair enough?
Okay, but remember, you promised. Now then, Junior, where's Muttonhead?
I don't know for sure, but I think he's probably in his hideout in the Wind Cave. I'll take you there, but I have to warn you, it's really quite dangerous.
I just can't believe it! My wedding ring was stolen by the Badger Gang! Yes, they're ruthless criminals with a hideout near here. Oh, I just don't know how I'm going to break this news to my husband. Oh. Can't you please get my ring back? I heard a rumor that the Badger Gang is hiding out in a tower at the top of the forest. Oh, I just know they've got it. Oh, please help me.
Hey, look what I got from the Badger Gang leader.
Oh dear, that is my ring! I'm so happy you got my ring back. As a small token of my gratitude, please accept this simple elixir.
So, my pitiful pupil, did you ask that pathetic little girl to help you? Stop! No, I don't want to hear any more of your candy mouth speeches!
Teacher, what's happened to you?
The incompetence you have shown here is inexcusable. The golem I have given you is now a twisted wreckage. Your punishment will be severe.
No, please wait, I'll...
I've got a very bad feeling about this.
Yikes! Whoa, man, you scared me there! Who the heck are you?
My name is Tato, but my friends call me Tatt. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Slick. Carefree World Adventure. You know, rumor has it that this cave is full of treasure. Of course, you have to get past all the creepy monsters first, but we're talking treasure here. Well, I got this far, all by myself, you know, but the exit to this cave is, sort of being blocked right now by a big rock. That's just a small crimp in my master plan, though. I've got it all figured out. With this tinfoil, paperclip, used gum, and bat droppings, I've crafted a bomb that's sure to blow this blockage to bits. Kids, don't try this at home. This bomb is being detonated under controlled conditions with no parental supervision. Assuming you could find the bat droppings, attempting to duplicate this feat in the real world could result in serious eye damage, or one heck of a stinky mess.
What are you doing? Let's get out of here, quick! Run, Mr. Slick! The cave is crumbling!
I'm scared! I don't want to die! Please, you gotta help me!
Look out! Mr. Slick, are you all right?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! What a smell! Those bat droppings sure pack a mean punch. They almost killed us. Hey, I'm trapped! You gotta get me out of here. I'm claustrophobic!
Just calm down. I'll go find some help. Please wait! Don't run away. I won't hurt you. There's been an accident. A boy has been trapped in a cave-in. I'm trying to find someone to help me free him. Please, sir, can you help?
If he was the one using bombs in our cave, he deserves to be buried. I say, let him rot.
Hey, help!
I'm sorry, Slick. I'm trying to get help, but I just can't seem to find any. The only thing I saw was a blue-winged creature, but it ran from me. I chased it to a big wall, but it jumped over, and it lost me.
Holy cow, is that all that's holding you back? Sheesh, why didn't you say something sooner? I'm sure you could blow that wall to pieces with one of Slicky's Super Deluxe bombs. Here, I'll push one through this crack.
But do you think that blowing the wall to bits is really to our advantage, Mr. Slick?
Well, since you seem a little short in the idea department, just take the bomb and try it. I know it's gonna work. Even you can't blow it with this bomb. Come on, hurry up! I think I'm running out of air. If you can get me out of this mess, I'd even kiss ya. Hey, don't use the bomb here, you idiot! Use it to blow the wall that the blue creature jumped over. Sheesh, I thought you were supposed to be the bright one. Come on, I'm gonna miss Melrose Place if you don't get me out of here in a hurry. If I don't get my weekly dose of Heather, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Man, do you think you could have taken any longer? Grandma Slicky could have dug me out with a spoon by this time. But I'll take a hammer over a spoon any day. See?
Wait! Mr. Slick! I don't believe it! I've been had! Again!
Hello? Is anyone there? Please help me! Monsters pushed me down this shaft, and now I'm trapped!
You sound like a god creature. Can't you fly back up the shaft?
It's too narrow, and I can't fly that high. Besides, two friends are trapped here with me. Bony Rebler is holding them captive. Please bring help. We're scared.
my! It certainly is a long way down there. Don't worry, I'll go for help.
We're all cold and hungry. Please, hurry.
I haven't found a way to get to you yet. Hold on a bit longer. I'll look for a rope or something.
What? They've been trapped? But that's impossible!
But I'm afraid it is true. He fell in a hole so deep, he can't fly out. He says monsters did it to him, and that there are others trapped down there as well. Someone should rescue them.
I'm sure I could get them out if I was there, but I can't leave the village now because we're guarding against monsters. Say, you're a magician, and by the looks of it, most powerful. Can't you help?
That's very kind of you, but you see, I am still in training. I believe that problem is beyond my present abilities.
But at least you can try. Oh, you must try to help us.
I'll see what I can manage, but I'll make no promises. Do you have any rope by chance?
Do I have any rope? Does sulfur stink? I have a sturdy ladder made of rope and wood. Very, very strong.
I just hope it's strong enough to do the job.
Oh, you have no idea how good your pasty white face looks to me right now. My friends are still down there in Bony Rubbler's prison. Can you help them too? At last! We were beginning to think we'd be in here forever. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it was nothing. Are you okay?
Yeah, we're all fine now. Come on down to our village and we'll thank you proper.
Sorry for getting you involved in this little mess.
That's quite all right. No harm done. I'm just glad to see you're all safe. Say, do you know the way to the other side of these caves?
Know the way? Of course God knows the way. You must enter the big door in the Cave of Wind. We keep the door locked always, but the key's in our treasure house. Take.
Well, if it's as easy as that, I'll be there in no time. Thank you for the information.
Take these for getting us out of that fix a while back. Take them. Go on, take them. What in tarnation y'all expect me to give you now? I done give you my best bananas. I ain't got nothing left. I give and tain't ever enough of you city folk. Save me from a fix and you think you own me. Well, let me tell you something. I ain't never been nobody's slave, and I ain't fixing to start now. So just enjoy the bananas and leave me be. Hey, kid, ask me anything. I am totally in the know.
Say, have you heard anything about a magician named Muttonhead? He used to be my teacher.
The old blow-eyed fuck Muttonhead? Ah, that bum. He can hardly cast a decent spell these days. In fact, some of the villagers say he's the rat that revived Garatus. But we gotta capture that arrogant jerk.
You've captured my teacher? Oh, this news is too good for words. If I might ask, where is he being held?
Why would you want to see him? He's loony, insane. Oh well, no matter. None of God's business. He's held at the top of these caves.
Oh my, who in the world are you?
Oh, looky here. It's a Muttonhead's little pet.
You know my teacher?
Sure. And you're gonna tell me what is that windbag, eh?
Wait, you don't understand. I was looking for...
Shut up! You are his pupil. You know
I'm not gonna beat you silly. You're not gonna like me so much now, eh?
I warn you, sir. I'm very good with this staff.
Hey, you're a pain in my neck, eh?
Oh my, he certainly is a chatty pest. Well, let him babble away. I'll just take his body along for the bounty.
Don't think so much, Boomba Hunter. My head is worth nothing, and my body, she's out of here.
Ah, well, I thought it was too good to be true.
Strange to see you down here. Can God help?
I've heard that you've captured a renegade wizard.
God cannot tell. Big secret. Bad man. He tried to wake the sleeping giant. Are you a friend of his?
He was my teacher. Well, before he went bad, that is.
Well, I still can't help you. He's too dangerous.
Gratis is big. Gratis is scary. Ouch, 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 yeah.
Excuse me, but what exactly is a Garatus?
Didn't you know? He's a giant monster that lives on Panic Peak but sleeps eternally. If Garatus awakes, God Cave will be wrecked. All gone. Gone. A magic man tried to wake Garatus, but God will never, never allow that to happen.
Teacher, what happened? You just abandoned me.
Oh, Tatt, it's a long story.
If you want to tell me, I'll listen.
I was offered a big reward to guard these caves for a very mysterious man. And well, seeing how I've got a price on my head, well, it seemed like a great place to hide out. But I guess I really underestimated the power and the resolve of these pesky flying blobs. They learned of my plans for the area and, well, they got kind of angry. Squat fools, they trapped me in my sleep. But they underestimate me. Only I control Garatus. I'll crush them when I get out of here.
This is the fool that caused Garatus to awaken. You know him, don't you? Tell, Gah!
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Your friend has awakened Garatus from his sleep. You must pay for his stupid actions. Gah.
Wait, awakened? What stupid actions? I'm afraid this is making less and less sense.
This fool! Gah!
Hi, guess what? And I know this is gonna make your day. I blew it again! Well, you see, there was this weird door in the cave, and I kind of thought that there was, well, treasure on the other side of it, you know? So I just blew the door off its hinges and, well, kind of woke up this giant. We're talking king size here, and he was pretty mad. So I just, ran. Then I tell Squirty here about it, and he goes ballistic on me. I mean, jeez. So then I said, hey, God, settle down, no worries. I know this hot magician that'll shred this Garatus dude to ribbons.
But Mr. Slick...
Now that we're in this mess, you are the only hope for Gah Cave. You must defeat Garatus. If you do, I'll be your friend forever. Gah.
Hey, Tatt, I got one last piece of advice for you. Give him hell for the slick stuff.
Mr. Slick, I will try hard to defeat Garatus, but in the meantime, please reevaluate your behavior.
Yeah, sure, Tatt. I'll get right on it.
Oh, how do I get myself into these situations?
You did it! Oh, I knew you had it in ya. I kind of have a sense about these things, you know. It runs in the family.
God didn't think you had a chance. God promised to be your friend if you won. God will make good on his promise by joining your quest. Hey, let's go get Muttonhead. Now. God.
Gaw, wait just a minute. I need to have a few words with Mr. Slick. Say, do you still have the hammer that I used to free you the other day? And if so, would you be so kind as to return it?
Hey, that was a gift, remember?
You see, I found where Master Muttonhead is being held, but it's sealed with rocks. I need the hammer so I can get to him.
Well, since you asked so nicely, and because you just saved my butt from a royal thrashing that would make the Inquisition look like a tea party for senior citizens, I'd like to present this hammer to you as a gift.
Oh, thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. Oh my, this mine certainly looks old. Sir, if I might trouble you, can you tell me if this is the old dwarf mine?
Да, конечно. Sure. This is a place all right, but there is hardly anything left of the little fellows, except the old sanctuary at the top. Hey, what's a nice kid like you doing in this place? Looking for a party?
Well, actually, sir, I'm looking for someone. He's an old dwarf, far older than you or I. Perhaps you've seen him lately?
Couldn't say. See, I've only been here a few days myself. Ask some of the other miners. Maybe they know.
Well, thank you for your time. Sorry to have interrupted your work. Pardon me, sir, but have you seen an old dwarf wizard by any chance?
Mumbles hasn't been down here in a long time. Try the sanctuary at the top of the mine. I can't figure out that new watchman. It's hotter than hell in here and he's drinking coffee. What a goof.
Gold! I just know it's here. I can smell it. Come on, Gold. Show your stuff.
Pardon me, sir, but have you seen an old dwarf wizard by any chance?
Dwarves? Oh, dwarves! One of them little buggers comes down here every once in a while selling tools. They're good with tools and gadgets, them dwarves.
Wonderful! Would you happen to know where in the sulfurous maze he could be found?
Don't know, don't care. I'm a-digging for gold, Junior, and I ain't going home to my woman until I find some. Gold, gold, gold! Talk to Papa. Tell him how to find ya.
Well, thanks anyway.
I wish the gold would speak up. I can't find it if it won't talk to me. My wife? Yeah, she's waiting for me. But I ain't going home without some gold, no siree. Well, some might say I'm bragging, or maybe it's the mine air. But my wife Mithya is the purtiest woman that ever lived. If you're at the Great Tree, you stop by, you hear? Oh, and tell her old Jasper's gonna be home as soon as he finds some gold.
Pardon me, sir, but have you seen an old dwarf wizard by any chance?
A dwarf? Oh, you mean a dwarf! Is he a short, fat guy with a long, white beard?
Oh, yes, yes! Do you know him?
Nope, never heard of him. All dwarves are short, fat guys with long, white beards. I have heard they work their craft inside the sanctuary. Up at the top of the mine, though.
Top of the mine, sanctuary. Right. Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to help. Hey, say, if you do come across any of those dwarf trinkets, send them my way. They're worth a king's ransom.
Oh, hello there. You scared me. It's rare to have visitors these days.
Sorry I frightened you, but I must admit you gave me a start too.
Well, I'm sorry. My name's Glug. I'm a dwarf artisan.
A dwarf? Really? But I thought that all dwarves were short, fat guys with long white beards.
That's the old look. Nowadays, pretty much anything goes. Some of the dwarves don't like it, but I suppose their ways of thinking will eventually die out.
Well then, I suppose one does learn something new every day. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Tatt.
Glad to meet you, Tatt. Say, it looks like you're from the forest. Am I right?
That's absolutely correct.
Hey, I have a friend who lives there. His name is Slick. Do you know him?
Mr. Slick is your friend?
Oh, so you do know him. That guy's the greatest.
This fellow is friends with him? I hope the lad isn't retarded. Perhaps he's just led a sheltered life.
Well, maybe you caught him on an off day. He's really very nice. Anyway, enough chit-chat. What can I do for you?
Oh, yes, my mission. Actually, I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about the Black Seal.
Sure, I know about the legend of the Black Seal. I've read about it on the Great Stone Wall. I once asked Mumbles to explain it to me, but he's not too keen on talk, so all I know is what I've seen on the wall. And I'm afraid that's not much.
Do you sometimes feel less than fresh? I know I do.
Ho! Where do you think you're going?
I'm sorry to have bothered you, sir. My name is Tatt, and I'm on a journey that requires me to pass through this point. Excuse me, but I didn't catch who you were.
We're members of the Rebel Army. What of it?
The army? Oh my. Well, I certainly don't want any trouble, but I really must get through.
This passage is off limits to commoners, so get lost!
Pardon me again, but I was trying to pass the checkpoint, and the guards wouldn't let me through. I wonder if I could trouble you to help me find a way past.
Well, there might be one way. No, I don't really remember too good. I've got to keep digging for gold so I can go home. Now, if and I had some gold bars, my life would be so much easier. I might just remember something. Oh, my memory just cleared up. The Rebel Army leader is named Venutalo, or something. Anyway, he likes dwarf handiwork. Try bringing a piece to the guards. I just bet it gets you in. Now, listen up. The Rebel Army's head guy has a real eye for dwarf craftsmanship. If you brought him one of them trinkets, well, I just bet he'd let you through. Well, you're on your own now. Nice doing business with you, but I've got to get back to my wife in Tree Sun Village.
Hi there. What brings you back here so soon?
Well, Glug, I have a special problem and I need your help with it. I was wondering if you might spare one of your trinkets. I'm in desperate need of one.
A trinket? Oh, you mean one of my skilled artisan creations. I'd be happy to give you one. But why do you want one of those?
You see, the rebel army has closed the very passage I must travel through to continue my mission. But I've heard their leader has a special fondness for dwarf crafts. Though I detest bribery in any form, I'm afraid in this case, it's my only alternative.
Well, you're a good friend of Slick's, and those are hard to find. Okay, I'll give you one. Here, take this one. It's one of my very favorite pieces.
Honestly? You're not joking? Oh, Glug, I really don't know how to thank you.
Be very careful with that trinket, though. All dwarf crafts have hidden powers.
Hey, you! Didn't I make myself clear? You can't pass through here!
I apologize for bothering you, but I brought this for your leader.
All right then. Wait right here.
The chief wants to see you right away. Get in there.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you, peasant, for your oh-so-humble gift. By the way, I'm Klabberding Klotznipper, Little Wiffel Poopy Wuffen von Venantio, Krakenlichter Ratchetface the 14th, feudal lord of Oderberg. But you can call me Lord Venancio.
Oh, that's, quite a noble name.
Oh, how diplomatic of you to say so. Say, by the looks of it, you're a magician. Would you like to join our cause?
I do appreciate the offer, but I'm afraid I have a mission of my own.
Oh, that's such a shame. We could have used your help recovering the treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, you see, we of the rebel army are planning a heist of about 3 tons of gold. In fact, there's a strategy meeting taking place very soon. Too bad you can't make it.
3 tons of gold bullion? Well, I suppose I could put my plans on hold to help you with your noble cause. That is, if your gracious invitation is still open.
Ah, my eager new friend. Right this way. The meeting room is just ahead. We'd better hurry.
But Lord Venancio, there's no one here. Lord Venancio, what are you doing?
You are so gullible. There's a reward of 3 million gold on your little group's heads. Or didn't you know that? You can't expect me to let that go now, can you?
What? I beg your pardon?
Oh, don't play coy with Venancio. I know that you are the 3 that destroyed Bountyville. Muttonhead told me all about you.
Oh, Master, what have you done?
Your pretty little corpses are going to finance my whole revolution! But I'm getting ahead of myself. Your fate is sealed. All that's left is for you to die. And for posterity's sake, I do hope you die gracefully.
Lord Venancio, I don't like this, but I'm afraid I have to take you in.
So, you escaped my happy flames of death, What a clever feat for such a simple mind. Now then, if you know what's good for you, you'll stay where you are. You mustn't come any closer. If you do, it could be extremely detrimental to your health.
I'm not falling for another one of your tricks.
It's not like I didn't warn you. I just had this installed. How do you like it? Tell me, were you truly surprised? Oh, I just kill myself.
Oh, looks like I spoke too soon.
Hi there. Fancy running into you again.
My stars! You gave me quite a start there, Mr. Glug. Perhaps next time you can give me some advance warning?
Yeah, sure thing. I was surprised to see you too. I just finished work and was heading back to my village.
Well then, I'll come with you. By the way, who is that behind you?
Ta-da! Yes, all your dreams have come true. It's Slicky.
Yes, today was definitely a stay in bed, turn off the alarm, roll over, go back to sleep kind of day.
Say there, Tatters. You're looking kinda down. Want my apple? I took a bite, but the rest is fine. Who knows, it might pick you up.
No, Slick. No apple. Thanks.
Oh no! No!
Uh-oh, I don't like the look of this at all.
Hey, look at that! They've got welcome fires burning. Are these dwarves great or what?
The cruelty. This village was torched deliberately. I can't believe Venancio would stoop this low.
It's not here! They took it! Oh no!
What is it, Glug? What did they take?
The Guardian! The Mithril Guardian! It's the protector of our sanctuary and the source of all our mithril!
Mithril Guardian? You say someone has taken your Mithril Guardian?
Oh, great! If they have the Mithril Guardian, the magical powers it contains could ruin us all!
I'm shocked that you even have a clue as to what's at stake here, Mr. Slick. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Hey, you know me. If there's jewels or precious metals involved, I want to know about it.
Glug, they took all our mithril. You must stop them.
Oh no! Raffi! Raffi, hold on! It had to be them. They wanted the mithril, and now they've got it.
But who could have done this?
It was the rebel army.
Just as I had feared. I can't let this go unpunished. I must go after the mithril and the rebel leader.
You know, Tatster, you're a really decent guy. Be careful.
Well, hello again. Apparently, some people just don't know when to quit.
Lord Venancio, what's going on here?
At last, I have equal footing with even the magicians. As of today, I wield the awesome power of Mithril.
That may be, but magic is not always what it seems, my misguided foe.
Is that so? Ah, but you have yet to witness my mastery of it. Allow me to demonstrate. So glad you could join us. For your dying pleasure this evening, we've selected a pressed hero a la rouge. And now, behold the awesome power of Mithril!
But I don't see how it can possibly live if it's crafted entirely from mithril. Is that possible?
Oh, believe me, it lives. So long, sucker!
I found you! You're mine, you limping puddle of baby fat!
And who, may I ask, are you, sir?
I'm your worst nightmare! Your scariest dream! Your sexiest enemy! And the master of all I survey! Cower in fear before my fearsome manliness!
Well, you are quite the impressive speaker, but as for inspiring fear, you seem to fall a bit short.
Listen to me now and fear me pretty soon! I am no kindergarten cop. The sissy man Venancio could not teach you a lesson, so I have come to terminate you. I am the predator and you are my prey. This little skirmish will be your last action, hero person. It's Judgment Day.
Aha! Now I'm beginning to piece it together. So you are the mastermind behind Lord Venuncio and all the strange golem creatures.
Oh, the little infant has a brain. How impressive. You are such a smart baby with the skinny arms. When did you graduate from potty school? Let me tell you something, punky chops. I am Sventi Uncommon. Remember that before I crush your brain like a tiny juicy raisin. I think I have underestimated the power of soup. Watch me die now and believe it later.
Oh, great. I seem to have come upon another barrier. And an invisible one at that.
Well, then I'm just the guy to help you out.
Well, well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find you here, Mr. Slick.
Hey, Tatters, I'm surprised at you. Is that any way to talk to the guy that's gonna help you get past this wall?
You are gonna help me pass this barrier? I would say you are suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Guess again there, Tatsters. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I won't even charge you for doing it. This one's on the house.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret your service in the very near future. Say, you wouldn't be doing this simply to show off for a certain bounty hunter, would you?
Melee? I don't think so. Anyways, just stand back and let me go to work. Woohoo! Woohoo!
On second thought, maybe he would be a good match for Mail. Oh dear, trouble. Slick! Mr. Slick! Psst. We've got company! Oh dear. How can I hope to reach him when he's obviously stark raving mad? Oh my, is that gold? Look at all that gold!
Huh? Gold? What gold? Where? What's going on? Ah! It's giant metal thugs from outer space! We gotta get out of here!
Please, sirs, you must understand. We are not here to cause trouble. We're looking for Mr. Mumbles.
Tatters, hate to break this to you, but they look like they're more interested in snapping us into bite-sized pieces. But, hey, what do you think they're made of anyway? It's kinda shiny. You don't suppose it's mithril, do ya?
Please, you must believe me. We mean you no harm.
I'm the chief dwarf here. What do you want to know?
Well, you can start by telling me what these massive metal alien thingies are made of. Then I'd like to know where you managed to find your clothes. Is there a short and squatty store around here somewhere? Or do you go in for the tailored thing? Come to think of it, why don't you tell me that first? I'd really like to know.
Mr. Slick, please restrain yourself. Please pay no attention to him. He was brain damaged as a child. Sir, it seems my teacher has revived the Overlord. Please, I must know all about the Black Seal.
The seal? Oh, ha ha ha! The seal. I made that a long time ago. I was but a boy. It was such a very long time ago.
Sir? Hello there? Oh, dear Lord, he's had a stroke! Just my luck. It's all your fault, Mr. Slick.
Well, of course I'm awake. I was, lost in deep thought. I do that sometimes. Now then, You want to know about the seal?
Mr. Slick, this is not a good time to play horsey.
Mithril! This golem is made entirely of mithril! Can you believe it? This monster's gonna make me rich! Look out, Donald Trump, here comes Slicky!
Well then, happy trails, Mr. Slick. So long, my dim-witted doppelganger. I pray I shall never see you again.
Well, yes, now then, follow me. That's right. Now up this way.
Is this some advanced form of levitation? I'm afraid my skills haven't extended that far yet.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's actually quite safe. Just imagine there are stairs.
How completely novel! Invisible stairs!
Ah, it will always be here, as long as you believe. Behold, the great wall of Shikra stands before you. Yes. Let me interpret. Here is an age-old depiction of heaven. You can see those who rebelled against goodness and light. These evil ones would stop at nothing to destroy all that is good. But they were stopped, for the defenders of heaven were legion. This wall is a pictorial account of that battle. It ends at the point where I created the seal. It was a dark time, and many souls were lost. In fact, one still remains in this very place. His name is Sven. Sven T. Uncommon. Once, he fought for good. Now, he fights for the Overlord.
Well, if that's the same Sven that tried to kill me, you've nothing to worry about. He's finished.
You mean to say that you've defeated Sven?
Yes, I destroyed him quite convincingly. Even surprised myself.
Ah, you see, Sven is like a shadow. When at last you think he is gone, he will once again reappear.
Oh, thank you for the guided tour, little magic man.
Sven, how did you...
Oh, Mumbles, have I scared the tired and flabby old dwarf man?
Heretic, do not waggle your blasphemous tongue. You have defiled this temple with your presence.
Sven, no more tricks. I demand you return the old man to me at once.
Your big floppy hat is hiding your small flabby brain. Why do you think you can command me? I am your superior in every way. Too bad your mother never warned you about how big and scary a perfectly pumped up man can be. If you know it's good for you, you'll never find out. So long, baby man.
Oh, great! If I lose Mumbles, I'll never learn the secret of the seal. I've got to get him back.
Listen to me now and believe me later. I did not think you were so tiny-brained that you would try to follow me. It's time to teach you a lesson in pounding pampitude. Welcome to your nightmare.
I'm afraid I'll have to teach you the virtue of good manners, the hard way.
Oh my, what a happy little party. My invitation must have been lost in the mail. But no matter. Now that I'm here, Master Sven, May I have the honor of finishing off this little annoyance?
Lord Venancio, your alliance with this madman shames your family name.
Aw, you're not really in a position to be scolding anyone, now are you? Master Sven has promised to reward me well for my total loyalty, and I intend to give it to him.
Oh, when he gets so mushy, it makes my biceps quiver with total joy. But now I have no use for him. It's so sad. I would cry, but then I would have to eat quiche.
Master Sven! What are you doing? This is a total betrayal!
I prefer to call it spring cleaning. Did you really think that I would team up with your puny baby army? Goodbye, my broken pet.
Mithril Guardian, hear my plea! Help me with your awesome power!
Lord Venancio, jump! You may be able to save yourself!
The magic must be gone now. Oh, I just wanted to create a utopian society, but I needed their power to make it happen. Now I see that good can never come from evil, nor right from wrong. I must pay the ultimate price for my foolishness.
Lord Venancio!
Goodbye, warrior. Maybe your way is the answer. Never give up.
Sven Tiancommon, you're about to meet your end. At my hand.
Don't be so sure of that simple kiddie plan. The last time we fought was only playtime for my perfect pompitude. This time it's for real. Listen to me now and believe me later. You've arrived just in time to witness the manifestation of my mountainous manliness. So long, my flabby little foes. Now there is nothing that can save you from the wrath of the Overlord. He will avenge my death with the fury that will make my pompitude look like playtime.
Halt! The land of Chile is at war with invading monsters. No one can pass here unless they're on official business for King Lips. So beat it!
Oh, I'm most sorry to hear of your misfortune. But you see, I have no interest in your war. I simply must recover certain orbs, and I heard some of them are in this land. Chile, did you say? So then I'll have to disregard your kind warning and take my chances.
A troublemaker, eh? Let's see if you still talk tough after time in the tank.
Excuse me, wait just a minute. Can't we just talk about this? Ow! Hey, cut it out! Mr. Slick? Is that you?
In the flesh. Say, I didn't expect to have company, though. I would have tried to clean up the place if I knew you were coming. Nice digs, eh?
Yes, well, regardless of the quality of these digs, I must get out of here. I have things to find.
Oh, I get it. On a treasure hunt, eh? Say, what you looking for? Gold, gems, snow bunnies? Come on, you can tell your old pal Slick.
If you must know, I'm searching for a set of orbs.
Orbs? What good are dumb old orbs? If I saw one, I'd probably just pass on by. I don't have time for that sort of junk.
Yes, well, that shows how much you know. These orbs are of utmost importance. They have the power to stop the Overlord once and for all.
Man, are we ever gonna get out of this icebox?
If we haven't done anything wrong, why are we being held? Please, sir, you must let me out! I know my rights. I demand to speak to someone in authority.
Hack, Slaff, you're excused from your post. Good work, men.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Please forgive the rude manner of my soldiers. They sometimes get a bit carried away. By the way, I'm King Lips. I've heard you're looking for the power orbs.
Yes, you see, I need the orbs to restore the Black Seal and stop the Overlord. I'm certain he's the root cause of the rise in monster attacks.
I see. Well, the orbs were stolen from the orb tower by agents of the Overlord. They're rumored to be guarded by the Overlord's flunkies, somewhere near here. If we don't get them back to the orb tower and reinstate the seal, the Overlord will cross over and destroy us all. This is a direct threat to Chili's security. I've dispatched my best men to recover the power orbs and stabilize the situation. For your own safety, you shouldn't leave our security zone. Monsters roam the lands and attack without provocation. If all goes well, I will return with the orbs.
Sir, wait a moment!
Well, it's been fun, but I gotta run. See you around.
This is terrible. Ever since the monsters came, people are leaving here so fast you'd think this was Euro Disney.
I'm afraid that's the saddest story I've heard in a long time.
We are standing fast at our posts, sworn to protect the fair inhabitants of Chile. Unfortunately, that now includes you, so step back.
I'm sorry, but I must insist you let me pass. The very future of your land depends on my actions. Oh dear, isn't that Mr. Slick? He must have been iced by a monster. It certainly is quite tempting to leave him as is, but I'm afraid he's blocking my way. Oh well, I suppose a little assistance would be in order. Now, how to melt the ice? I wonder if my fire magic will do the trick. Well, there's only one way to find out. It worked! And it appears that you're fine, Mr. Slick. I'm almost finished. Please be still while I melt the rest.
What? You're roasting the ice with your fire stick? Ah, stop! You'll toast my legs to ashes!
I'm very sorry it frightens you so, but there's no other way I can think of to free you.
Well, I saw one of the miners with a pot of hot coffee. Maybe you could go back to the mine and get it. It just might be hot enough to melt the ice. So, what do you say?
All right, your plan might work, provided I can find the miner you saw. I'll be back soon. Oh, Mr. Slick, cooling your head. Do you feel feverish?
Hurry up and melt me out of here before the monster that iced me comes back.
Well then, hold your horses. I'll have you out momentarily.
Hey, would you watch where you're pouring that stuff? Oh, yes. That's more like it. Ah. Hey, I knew I could count on you. Thanks.
My word, what a hasty fellow. Always in such a hurry. Oh, Master, what are you doing here?
Now, Tatt, oh, how long will you continue your ill-conceived campaign to bring me back?
But Master, it's not too late to turn back to working for good.
Oh, silence! You are as feeble-minded as you are polite. And I thought you were my best student. Have you learned nothing? Oh, you make me sick! Ah! Ha ha! I'm gonna make you squeal like that stupid alpha kid.
I must warn you that I've mastered many of the tricks you have yet to learn. I would not challenge me were I in your shoes, but do what you must.
Oh, boss, that's a good trick! Well, now, it looks like my new pupil Nuts has put your plans on ice, poopy boy! Come, Nuts, let's get cracking! Preparations must begin for the coming of the Overlord! Very soon now, the world will be putty in my hands!
Whoa! It's Tatters! Wait a minute! That looks like a pot of that great coffee! Boy, this is gonna hit the spot! Man, that is the best coffee I've ever had! Oh, great, Slicky! Now that the coffee's gone, how are you gonna rescue old Tatt? Great work, Slickster! You drank the only thing that can melt the ice! Think! There's gotta be another way! I got it! Hi-ya! Whoa! Ah! Ooh! Ah!
Mr. Slick, if you're trying to assist me, you're going about it in a rather painful way.
Well, geez, it was the only thing I could think of on such short notice.
Regardless, you have succeeded in freeing me from the ice. I'm quite grateful that you happened to come along. What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on my way to the creepy old pirate ship. I heard old Mutton Chop say I had a stash of silver there.
Why would you want to risk your neck for some silver?
Well, I've heard that you can use it for just about anything. They say it can even be used to materialize the body of the Overlord. Anyway, it's good stuff, and I'm gonna get me some. See ya!
Well, if it isn't our little would-be hero. Heard about your icy reception with Nuts. Are you all better now? Well, guess you couldn't take the hint. What makes you think you even stand a chance of defeating me?
I don't want to fight with you. I'm simply looking for the Penguin King and the Black Orb.
The old doddering Penguin King? I destroyed his men utterly, but my sister kept him around for kicks.
If you have the king, then you must have seen the Black Orb.
What did you expect? I have it.
You must hand it back to me. The fate of this world depends on it.
Not a chance, twerp. I'm bored with this conversation. Time for action. Oh, what's wrong with this picture? You can't possibly have defeated me. My sister will avenge me.
Well, hello there. So glad you could make it. I've been expecting you. You bested my twin, but don't think you even stand a chance against me.
I've defeated your twin, and am prepared to do the same to you to gain what I'm seeking. So then, tell me what you've done with the red orb.
Oh, don't get in a huff. Lips is safe and sound in the Crystal Tower. For now, that is. Face it, You don't stand a chance of retrieving either him or the orbs, so just go home. I'm tired of looking at you.
I have no intention of leaving. Certainly not without King Lips and the red orb. So, we are at an impasse.
Foolish imp. Time to die. How can this simple urchin have beaten me? But no matter. The Overlord will avenge my death. Psst. Hey! Help!
Mr. Slick, there is a limit to my patience with your constant antics. I can't always be around to clean up your messes.
But I didn't do anything this time. I was captured and caned mercilessly. The spray paint wasn't even mine. By God, you've gotta believe me.
What have you done this time?
No, really. I'm telling the truth. 1 minute I was talking to Lips, and the next we were in this creepy coffin factory.
That's odd. I'd heard that Lips was in the Crystal Tower.
He's an imposter! The Overlord had his flunkies plan this so their fake king could lead the people into ruin.
Yeah, I saw Raph and the fake Lips talking in the hall. That stinking imposter had the blue orb.
Then the imposter will be my next target. Is there anything else you overheard?
The Overlord's plan is to use the power orbs to destroy our world.
If that's true, we're all in a nasty stew. Now all I need to do is defeat the imposter and discover where the last orb is hidden.
I'm afraid I can't be of much help now. It seems as if you are the only hope for our land.
And, more importantly, the only hope of springing us out of this cruddy cell. Hey, what are you doing? You can't just leave me here.
I'm sorry, but patience learned is virtue earned. You'll just have to wait until I retrieve all the power orbs.
So you think you're tough, eh? Beat a couple of second-rate babes and now you think you're hot stuff. Hand over the orbs or cash it in for good.
I'm sorry, but it's very difficult to be intimidated by a midget bird.
You don't know who you're dealing with. Let me show you something!
Mighty Overlord, give me the power yet once more to crush the opposer. Defeated! I am defeated! No matter. The last orb awaits at the Overlord's palace. You will not be so fortunate there.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your persistence has wiped the scum from our fair kingdom.
But we couldn't have done it without your help.
As king of the land, I, Lips Natan, proclaim that you shall have whatever you request.
Oh, but I'm sure your Majesty's gratitude is reward enough.
Nonsense! Here, take this powerful staff as a reward for your efforts on our behalf. It's the least I can do.
Thank you, Majesty.
If you're headed to the orb tower, be extra careful. It's jam-packed with some big freaking monsters.
Before I depart, can you tell me where Mr. Slick has gone?
I heard him say something about silver as he ran toward the orb tower.
Oh dear, as if I didn't have enough trouble ahead of me.
Well, we must excuse ourselves now. After all, we have a country to rebuild. Thanks again for all your help.
Why have you come to desecrate my sanctuary?
Who's there?
I am Kaiser, servant to the Overlord. Again, why do you defile our castle with your cowardly breath?
I've come to return you to the Netherworld.
Dear boy, you must be joking. You're just barely out of diapers. My keep is for true believers, and you fall far short of the mark.
I will complete the seal and send you and your followers back where you belong.
On the contrary, I and my masters are the future of this forlorn world. Well done, my pitiful opponents! You've collected the last orb, but without the dragon stone my clubster is guarding, you'll never open the gates to the tower pinnacle!
What are you two doing here?
Well, since you never came back, I had to wait for these penguins to come along and rescue me, which by the way was quite humiliating. Then I ran into Glug here, who talked me into following him to this gigantic goosebump generator disguised as a castle.
Say, do you want to come with us? We're going to see my latest creation in action.
Oh, what did you make this time?
Well, you see, I was asked a while ago by a very wise man to create a golem of pure mithril. He wanted it so that a very strong spirit could inhabit it, to fight against the Overlord.
Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever heard? Glug's name will go down in history.
It sounds wonderful, Glug, but isn't it kind of risky to put it so near the Overlord? And now that I think of it, how is it you were chosen to make it?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because of my reputation as a great craftsman. The fact that I recovered enough mithril to make it didn't hurt either. But I really think that Mr. Muttonhead just liked me. He's really a nice person.
Muttonhead? Glug, that was my former master. He's the one that opened the Black Seal and let the Overlord out.
Huh? Well, then the golem I made is...
probably being used by the Overlord himself.
You've discovered my plan a little too late, my dim-witted friends!
Master? Where are you?
Oh no. Not yet! The fun is about to begin! Soon the Overlord will descend into the Mithril Golem's body, and the whole world will be mine!
Oh no! What are we gonna do? Let's get out of here!
Yeah, we'll be seeing you. Good luck!
Well, I never really expected them to be much help. So at least I'm not disappointed. Master!
Just as I suspected! You've fallen right into my trap, Mr. Cracker! Time to test your toy! Tato, you never were one of my brightest students, but geez, will you get the hint already? Oh, this time your dim-wittedness will cost you dearly.
Okay, boss. I'm gonna make a pancakes out of them this time. Watch this execute.
But teacher, wait! You mustn't do this! It's insane!
Hey, what's the matter? You stupid! You're gonna fight me, and that's gonna be the end of your worries. Ha ha ha! Hey! I'm not gonna be so easy on you kids this time. Let's play ball! Ha ha! I think you're knocking something loose into my head. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead.
Master, what in the world happened?
No! I must have used up all of my magic. Oh. Now I've fallen and I can't get up. But now that the golem is ready and the black seal is destroyed, the Overlord will be here very soon. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Well then, I suppose it's up to me to stop the Overlord.
Are you deaf? I just said that the black seal is gone, kaput, destroyed.
It don't work no more.
Say, I thought you two would be miles from here by now.
I started thinking about how that old muttonhead tricked me, and the more I thought, the madder I got. So I talked Slick into coming back with me to finish what we started.
Oh,
But how is it that you got in? I thought you needed the Dragon Stone to open the gates.
Hey, don't forget, I'm a dwarf artisan. I can craft devices out of mithril that can do amazing things.
Ouch! Why, you little...
Please, go easy on him. After all, he was my master. Master Muttonhead, you must tell me. Is there a way to seal the Overlord again?
No, there isn't any way to seal him again. He's here to stay. The only way to be done with it is to destroy him.
Well then, that settles it. It's up to me to defeat the Overlord.
Excuse me, Tatster, have you suffered a massive brain fart? This is the Overlord we're talking about here. He'll crush you.
It is said the Master's error falls upon his followers, so it has fallen to me to meet this challenge. I'm afraid there is no other way.
And everyone knows that all-powerful maniacs have lots of treasure. If the Overlord is defeated, it will be ours to take.
Please, look after Master Muttonhead. And stop kicking him!
At last you've come. Even as we speak, the Overlord is awakening to claim his empire. Soon, the whole world will be ours.
Forget it, Kaiser. You'll never win!
Oh, just the way I like it. Defiant to the end. So long have I waited for this. This liberation from the bonds of the Overlord. At last, I'm free. You may have the strength to defeat the Overlord after all. Put the final orb in its place. The Overlord is coming. The way stands before you.
I hope God won his battle.
I'm certain he did. He's become a very capable warrior.
You're right. Let's move on. It's time we finish this.
First, you abandoned your helpless friend to certain agony. Now you stumble to your doom.
We're tearing this place apart, brick by brick. Your time's running out, Necros.
Come to me then, like mindless moths to a flame. I'll take great care only to singe your wings before I crush your souls.
You won't stand a chance against me. My teacher was Muttonhead.
Musclehead? Well, this will be more entertaining than I had hoped. Step forth, weakling!
Well,
here goes nothing.
Good luck, Tatt.
Who has come before me disguised as a human? Only immortals wield such unbelievable power. I am finished, but you will never defeat the Overlord.
Mail should be at the Overlord's door by now. Luck be with you, Popful Mail. Oh, I abred when I should have cadabra'd. Oh, I want my teddy bear. Oh, I think I soiled myself. Thou hast besquirted me.